Bobby Witt Jr., Ellie De La Cruz, Pete Crow Armstrong, Corbin Carroll. These are just a few of the fastest runners in Major League Baseball today, and while I will say I think Witt is the absolute fastest by a hair, realistically any number of guys could take this crown with a consistently strong performance in 2025. But what if I were to tell you that the fastest guy in baseball overall doesn't yet play in the major leagues? A guy who's so fast he's literally been given an 80 grade speed on the 20 to 80 scouting scale, a feat that none of the players I just mentioned reached. In fact, we haven't seen someone with this kind of stature in regards to his wheels since Billy Hamilton, who managed to post back-to-back 100 stolen base seasons in the minors in 2011 and 2012, including a record-setting 155 in the latter campaign. So, who's the guy who's stirring up all this speed-related buzz? His name is Chandler Simpson, and he's coming off of back-to-back 90-plus stolen base campaigns himself, with his mark of 104 last year being the only triple-digit season being registered in organized baseball. This included 8 separate games where he stole at least 3 bases, and 31 where he swiped at least 2, mixing in a steal of home in there as well. But aside from these incredibly impressive raw feats of speed, what's actually managed to separate him from players like Hamilton in years past, who were seen as more so plus base runners without any real skill at the plate, has been the fact that since he was drafted back in 2022, he's managed to hit .326 in the minors, with an even more impressive .394 on base percentage. His power has admittedly been pretty non-existent, as he's only knocked 37 extra base hits over those 3 years, including just 1 home run. But he's also managed to strike out less than he's walked, which has helped him to post a near 800 OPS. And since he's arrived in spring training with the Rays in the early days of 2025, he's already registered multiple highlights as a result of his exceptional speed, including beating out this routine ground ball to first base versus the Yankees. Literally, is there anybody else in the big leagues who beats that out that easily? As it wasn't close, with the throw not even being able to be made. And as you'd probably expect, these insane wheels are also a real asset in the outfield, as in his next game he managed to run down this fly ball hit deep to the gap in left center field, having to travel what felt like a mile before making a dive right at the end to take away what should have been at least 2 bases from fellow top prospect Marcelo Meyer. Oh yeah, and of course he has managed to swipe a base as well. If he can actually get on base at a relatively decent clip once he makes his way to the big leagues, he could become the first player to reach triple digits in stolen bases since Vince Coleman. But regardless of his success after he actually happens to make his debut, one thing is absolutely clear. Whenever he happens to step foot on a major league field, he will instantly become the fastest player in MLB today. Now, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing and checking out any one of these recommended videos. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.